Hi guys, Lamb Jam with the E-Team, hanging out by the ocean here. I'm at the coast once again, finished up my morning walk, and I wanted to just introduce this next training that I am doing. I attended a training that Nicole had put together. Her team actually put together this, and it's just wonderful information. I'm about to share it with you. If you've ever wondered how best to use Facebook to boost and increase your engagement on Facebook for online marketing using Facebook, I've got the top 10 things that you need to do right now coming at you. This is Lamb Jam with the E-Team at the coast, having a wonderful day. It's, you know what, right now it's mid-morning, and most people that don't own their own business and don't control their own time are either at their job or fighting traffic right now somewhere, and I'm just having a leisurely day here at the beach. And I know that you could too if you just decide to take action and follow your dreams and figure out what you want. Check this out though, it's a great training. Lamb Jam with the E-Team here, and we are going to get into this message here about using Facebook to increase engagement and boosting optimal usage of marketing on Facebook. But before I get started, one more time, I just want you to take a look at this great view that we've got here. It's just wonderful to do what we do from the comfort of your own computer, working at home or at the beach, on the coast. This is the Pacific Coast here, and it's just awesome. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is the very first thing is knowing your content and being informative and putting out valuable stuff. When you're marketing on Facebook, you basically want to engage your viewers, the people that are either liking your pages and your content. You want to engage them, and so the best way to engage them is by putting out valuable and informative stuff. It can be funny. My other post about that was three reasons why people actually use and go to and visit Facebook pages. That's because of entertainment, that's because of information, and that is because of other value that you're adding to them through either your Facebook page or your personal page on Facebook. But just remember, it's the content that brings them back. So whether you're being funny, whether you're providing service, or you're providing some information, make sure that you know your stuff and that your stuff is valuable to the people, to your audience. And I can't stress that enough, because if you're trying to optimize and take advantage of your visitors and your Facebook followers and the people liking your stuff, and also to take advantage of all the power that Facebook has as far as being a social media monster for you and your business, you have to have good content. So the second thing is to know and understand what's popular and what's trending right now, and there's many different ways to do that, but to make sure that you're optimizing engagement through Facebook, you want to put out things that people are actually interested in and that are trending and are interesting topics. So you can find those lists of trending topics in all kinds of places. One place that I look is on Alexa.com. Go to Alexa.com. It's a search ranking service. Ranks websites all across the world and the United States. You can actually download their tool, their browser toolbar, and it'll show you what's trending, what are the hot topics, and what are the hot websites right now. And of course, there's Google, there's Yahoo, and each of those has a what's hot now for news and stuff like that. There's CNN.com, or whatever it is that your niche follows as far as industry and the news for that industry. Go seek out those sources and find out what's trending, what's popular, what's hot, and then take your content and talk about that. So I'll give you a quick example. Advantage Solutions, we're all about startups, technology, and things that small business owners can utilize in their business from a technology standpoint. So whenever I see hot trending news like Elon Musk, who is an inventor and a creative venture person, he just came out with that Hyperloop technology. I did a blog about that. I had 72 hits on my blog posting within minutes of posting about Elon Musk and his bullet speed train and the Hyperloop technology. Stuff like that. And then the more traffic that you drive, the more leads you can potentially get. The more leads that you get, the more conversions that you'll get. So it's all about engaging with your particular audience. The third thing on optimizing your Facebook marketing and boosting engagement is being consistent. And that means being consistent. That means constantly putting stuff out there on either a regular schedule or just daily. And many of the bloggers and the content makers that I know and that I work with, they're putting out content consistently on a multi-daily basis. And really, I can't say too much more about being consistent, but it's just setting expectation for your particular audience. And once you set that expectation, you know, if they're looking for information from you, or if they're looking for a joke of the day, you can't skip a day. You have to be consistent and set that expectation right from the beginning, and then follow through with it. The fourth thing to optimize and boost your engagement on Facebook is to post at either optimal times of the day or on optimal days. And this is going to depend on your particular audience. This is going to depend on the people that you're trying to reach, but there are ways to figure out what your optimal days are and what times of the day within a day are the optimal times. But if you can figure out, and that's why I can't tell you what that is for you and your business and for your content, but for me, I have noticed that I get more reads and I get more likes and I get more shares if I post something towards the end of the afternoon. So I guess I don't know what that means. Maybe people right before they leave work, they check Facebook. So towards the end of the afternoon for me, and weekend morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, that's when everybody is looking at our stuff, and they click the like button and they also share it out. So you want to figure out what that is for you and your business, because you want to post things and put content out on the optimal days and the optimal times of those days. So one quick hint, and this is not one of the 10 things, but one is a quick note. You can put this as an aside. This is just an eVantage eTeam tip for you, is you can actually pre-schedule your Facebook posts. I was just thinking about this because it had to do with when you post and optimal times and days and stuff like that. You can actually write out your posts and then pre-schedule them. If you don't know how to pre-schedule your status posts in Facebook, ping me back or write a comment, and I'll do a whole separate thing. But it's really easy. So you just write out a little comment, and then there's like a time thing. You click that, and it'll allow you to schedule a post, and you can send that out at a specific time or a specific day, like a calendar. Another tip when you're doing that, always include a photo with all of your posts. I don't want to get into why, but just in general, if you got a photo with your post and it's not just text, it does a lot better as far as optimizing engagement, keeps people on for a little bit longer in general. But there's other things as far as linking and things that you can do that'll optimize your post. So always put a photo in your post. Okay, number 6, The number 6 thing for boosting engagement on Facebook is to promote events. And these events, I don't know what you do in your business, but it could be a live event like a seminar, or it could be a session that you're giving, a talk. It could be a webinar, something online. But uh, always be promoting things. It doesn't even have to be your own, so you don't have to promote your own events or go start up a meetup group or something. But it's always a good idea to promote events because it makes people want to come back to your Facebook group or page, and engage more and keep them attracted to your particular thing. So promote events, and it increases the engagement by a lot if you just promote events. And like I said, it doesn't have to be your event. It could be somebody in your group or somebody in your sorry, I'm just trying not to get run over here. It could be somebody that you're affiliated with, maybe a partner, or the overall group that you're in, maybe an association event, mixer, a gathering, or something like that, a training or seminar or a talk, something like that, or a webinar. Those are very, very popular right now, the online webinars. And just promote, because that'll bring people back to your Facebook. Excuse me, 1 second. My nose is getting itchy out here. Okay, and then the next thing to go along with that is to use the technology that's available, which is webinars, seminars. You could actually do a webinar from a place like this with just a great environment. You can host a webinar using video, not using video. You can do slide sharing, but I would definitely, and I can do a whole other talk just about this particular topic, to promote or to use webinars, hangouts, and other online events. What that does for you and for your Facebook engagement is it puts you forth as an expert and as an authority on whatever it is that your Facebook thing is about. So I'm going to get into a little bit more about a Facebook page versus a Facebook group later. You definitely should be on Facebook somehow, some way, whether it's your personal Facebook page or you've got your business page. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But either way, you've got to, all these things apply to whether or not you've got a page, a group, or just your personal Facebook. So the next thing is to use email. So using email always builds a list, and what I've learned after many years of being in business is that the biggest mistake I made was not building a list of all the people that I worked with, all the people that were interested in my stuff. I never actually started building a list until recently. But using email does that, and you can email out content, you can email out copies of your webinars, your web sessions, you can email out the training information, you can actually even email out copies of your blog, and of course your statuses too. But use email. It's a very powerful medium. It allows you to build your business from a list standpoint, and it engages them in yet another way. So they've got you on messaging, they've got you on Facebook, they got the online stuff, but you'll also get them on email too. So use those types of things to boost engagement on your Facebook. Now, the last two things here are pretty interesting, because I want you to pay attention to these last two things. The ninth thing is to leverage Pinterest and Instagram, and those in particular, only because they are multimedia oriented. They are all pictures. Instagram has pictures and video, but the whole world is not only going mobile, but the whole world is multimedia. So it's not just text anymore. It's multimedia. It's pictures and videos, and you can leverage the connectivity between Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook all together to really make a strong marketing push for your business if you link those three things. So I won't get into Pinterest and Instagram. You can actually look those up yourself, but I highly recommend that you connect them because of the visual content and the sharing that's done. It brings a ton of traffic, and it keeps people interested, and definitely enhances the engagement on your Facebook page. So make a note of that and look into that if you can. Then the last thing that I want you to pay attention to is video marketing. Like I said, the entire world is going mobile. The entire world is going multimedia. The biggest part of multimedia is video right now. So, as you know, I've always been putting out messages, and I've been putting out messages in a lot of different formats. And just recently, just this past year, I've kind of leaned everything towards video. So, and I'm not a great video guy. My background's in radio. So it's taken me quite a while. I'm just now getting used to and being comfortable shooting videos, and now I shoot videos everywhere I go. I've got my little phone, mobile device. I'm constantly looking for ways to take better videos and things like that. But that is the way to go. I won't spend too much time because I am running out of time here. But if you're not doing videos and leveraging the power of video marketing, you have to. You gotta harness the power of video marketing, and we've got different ways to do that. There's free media like YouTube and Vidler and some other services that there's a monthly cost, but there are definitely ways to use video marketing in a free way, and I can share that with you if you subscribe to the E-Team and become a subscriber, and even better if you become a member of the E-Team. We actually share the strategies of what to do step by step on how to implement your video marketing. And that wraps up for the top top 10 things to boost your marketing on Facebook. I want to thank Nicole and her team for helping put together this information. It was a wonderful mastermind training that this information came out of. The E-Team, there's a link right below, beside, or above this video that you click so that you can subscribe to the E-Team, sign up now, register, do whatever you can to get part of the E-Team, because we are taking the social media and online internet marketing industry by storm. And I'll have more on that in just a little bit, but I need to wrap up here because this is going to end here in just a second. My name's Lamb Jam. Whatever goals you have, whatever things that you're striving for in your business, I know that you can get them. I know that you can have them. I know you reach those goals and obtain the success that you're looking for if, number one, you know what that is and you got crystal clarity for what you want to do and where you want to be and what you want to have. Number two, I know you can achieve success if you are dedicated and committed to going through a process to get your goal. And number three, if you just focus and take action. And that's it. I know you can have it. It's Lamb Jam. I'll talk to you guys soon.